of it shaped us as artists. I mean, you know, Hoechlin has an amazing pedigree, and he's very talented, and you too. Thanks, dude. And commits so hard to the craft. It was really inspirational, and I think we just kept pushing each other to try our best because we really gave it more than our all, whether it was physical, emotional, and it pushed me as an artist to become a better performer. You know what I mean? Like when you're working with such talented people, it just makes you want to show up more, you know, and be the best that you can be. So that's how it shaped me as an artist. It made me a better artist working with Tyler, you know. So I'm so thankful. Oh, dude, yeah. Yes.
I would say I honestly had such a great experience watching Posey as like the #1 on the show, because there's different responsibilities on set, and I think the ones that are most important for somebody in that lead role, Posey did an amazing job at all those things. The morale on set, the relationship with the crew, the energy that he always had. I think he carried that show in a really, really incredible way, especially for, how old were you when we started that?
18.
18. It was like wild. So I was always very, very impressed with how he carried that show. It was very, very cool to watch. And so I think we were all lucky to work together. I think we all worked well together. And I think as people, we kind of grew up together. Like a lot of us were either out of high school or out of college, and that was really like the beginning of adulthood for us. So we kind of were all just like figuring it out together. We all went through a lot of life changes on that show. So yeah, most of my best friends are from that show. So
yeah, we get to watch each other transform. You know, go through different phases, and I mean, those are really transformative years. You know, from early 20s, late teens to like, some of us are 40 now. You know what I mean? So it's like, and what's so beautiful about it is that you're figuring yourself out always. You know what I mean? And you're there with each other while it's happening, and there's nothing more, I think, human and spiritual about the whole process. It's just so rewarding to be able to grow up with your friends. You know, there's like when I don't know, I have friends that I've known since I was a kid. Now they have babies, and there's like just watching them in that light. It's very much like this, you know, watching them, you know, become the person they were destined to be. It's just it's such a pleasure, and it feels super nostalgic, and it tugs a heartstring that I can't really articulate, but it's really special. You know, it's awesome. Thank you. Good question.
La question est comment le fait de travailler les uns avec les autres les a changés en tant qu'artistes, mais aussi intérieurement en tant que personne? On a Posey qui commence à dire comme quoi, non mais regardez, Tyler Hoechlin travaille, il est tellement professionnel, il est incroyable, et lorsqu'il se dit je vais faire de l'acting, il y va et à 1000%, tu vois, c'est vraiment le vrai taf. Et ce qu'il trouvait incroyable, c'est que l'un l'autre, ils n'arrêtaient pas de se pousser pour être mieux, tu vois, genre, ils voyaient Hoechlin qui était incroyable, ils disaient, bah, moi aussi je dois faire pareil, je dois genre essayer d'aller encore plus loin, et pareil dans l'autre sens, tu vois. Hoechlin qui dit comme quoi, lui de son côté, il a eu genre une expérience incroyable de voir genre Posey grandir sur scène, d'accord. En plus, c'était le meilleur leader qu'on aurait pu penser. Il a fait à quel âge? 18 ans, ok. 18 ans qu'il a fait ça. Est-ce que vous vous rendez compte d'aller se créer des relations avec le crew, avec les différentes personnes qui travaillent là-bas, que ce soit avec même les directeurs, tout le monde. Il a fait en sorte que tout le monde se sente bien et il a très bien idée le show et ça c'est vraiment juste incroyable pour lui. Il se sentait chanceux de pouvoir travailler avec lui mais aussi de grandir ensemble. Il faut garder en tête que la plupart des gens du cast, c'est soit ils sortaient à peine du coup du lycée ou ils sortaient après, tu vois, genre d'école quoi, genre juste après l'université ou quoi que ce soit. Et du coup, et en plus de ça, je me disais que la plupart de ses meilleurs amis aujourd'hui, c'est les membres du cast. Ok, le truc c'est fini, mais il a pu former des amitiés qui ont duré. On a Posey qui dit de son côté aussi que ça lui fait vraiment énormément plaisir de voir les gens se transformer. Et pareil comme des potes amis qui sont peut-être anti-walls, mais de voir maintenant genre avec des gosses et tout, enfin, ça touche quelque chose dans son cœur, il n'arrive même pas à très bien le formuler. Mais vous savez, ces années, la vingtaine, le début de trentaine, comme ça là, c'est les années où on se transforme énormément, il y a beaucoup de choses qui changent. Et donc vraiment, il trouvait vraiment ça magnifique de voir les gens qu'il aime se transformer en les personnes en qui elles sont destinées de devenir.
Was there a scene you both played together that was especially memorable, or just that you really loved filming?
Together.
Yeah.
Many, many, many. But one that always stands out to me is when Derek says to Scott, "You're going to be good at this." When he's talking to him and Liam, like he remember that in the locker room. He says to Liam, like he gets in trouble, so he like sends him away, and he looks at me and he's like, "What?" I'm like, "You're going to be good at this." I knew I was leaving the show at that point, so it was kind of a cool like moment where, to me, even though Derek didn't necessarily know that anything was going to happen where he was leaving, I did, and so it kind of just like gave me a choice in that moment, and it was like a very surreal moment in that scene. So I always remember that scene.
Yeah, that was awesome. Did I know you were leaving at that point?
I honestly can't remember.
Really?
I can't remember. I think you did. I think you would have known by then, because it wasn't like at the beginning of the season. It was like halfway through the season.
Yeah, I mean that one stands out to me. I think, I mean, you know, the dynamic of Scott and Derek, I think, is always so fun because he was, you know, I mean, for a while it was just like this, I don't know, like tortured Scott a little bit, you know. So I think anything also that really stands out to me is the stuff that was more sort of like what Tyler's saying right now, which was like brotherhood. You know, when that shone through in their relationship, it was really special. You know, getting to see that aspect of them, because the obvious was, you know, Derek kind of picking on Scott, and then really later you realize that he was kind of like morphing him into a stand-up person. But yeah, I think the stuff that really showed Derek's heart was my favorite. I can't pick out a scene specifically, but they're there.